live. So what I am going to read about today is what your summer's main vibes are going to be. So if you have seen this today, this message is for you. I'm going to pull a couple cards about who the main people are in your summer. And then I'm going to pull some cards about the general main vibe about your summer. So once a few more people come in, I will get started discussing everyone's summer and what's going on this time around. Okay, I already have a couple cards about the type of person or people you'll be dealing with this summer. Okay, I think I've done that card before. Hello, let me see. Send an invite out as people come by. Okay, we're going to see. Okay, I have two cards based off of what our summer is going to be like, and then I have a couple cards on the person we are going to be seeing this summer. Let's see if we can get a couple more people come in, and if not, I will restart. Let's see. It's usually like the first 3 minutes that are a little slow, 3 to 5 minutes. And so far it has been a minute. Or no, I guess a minute and a half. I think the worst is when it'll randomly spike, like no one's coming in and out of zone. I have like 30 people in the room. So you just never know. This is like not anything. Let's see. What is happening? Not a lot of traction anywhere. Let's see. Hello. Okay, so hello Latoya. We're going to start with you. I just got on. I'm reading a couple of people's people that we will be dealing with this, and then what the general vibe is for the summer. So let me go ahead and get this. Hello. We have an active audience today. Hello everyone who's coming in. I've pulled a couple cards on the type of people we will be dealing with this summer, and then also on the overall situation. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. So the first card that we have is Earth. This is the person that are the type of people that we will be dealing with this summer. I have a couple of cards like this right now. So if by the way, if 2, 6, or 8 are important numbers for you, or 26, that definitely is a sign that this was meant for you. So come down to earth, align with divine timing and heartbeat of the planet, draw upon healing and energy to tap into the wisdom you need by connecting with nature, your body, and the manifest world. The earth element is present in all that is tangible and solid, including your physical environment as well as your blood, bones, organs, and heartbeat. Aligning with the earth element brings you into harmony with the rhythm of the planet, which in turn synchronizes you with divine timing and divine orchestration. Connect with the earth element now with a simple exercise. So it's asking you to get centered with your breath, okay? So breath work, I'm not sure how many of you are already familiar with that. The earth signs are Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And this card is asking you to prioritize a take one useful action after another. So you have someone who's very steady. Someone very steady is going to be coming in this summer who is very significant to you. Someone may be holding you down in a certain situation if you have something that you're working through at this time, or this just may be a new friend. Maybe there's someone who shows you a different type of connection if you feel like you've been having a lot of surface level connections lately. Hello, Chris. I am doing well. This may be a new type of friendship, a new friendship group that's coming in that is more grounding for you. We also have wide open 42. If 42, 4, or 2 are important numbers for you, that is a sign. Also, 222. That is a synchronicity. So if you've been seeing signs, you've been seeing the number 2 pop up, that may have something to do with it. Let me go ahead and read for wide open. And so this is what you will be, like the general vibe of your summer will be. Let me go ahead and read that for you. You are free to express your uniqueness to the world and share in all the bounty of life's possibilities. All manner of opportunities are presented to you at this time. The wide open card is a signal that you're able to truly manifest your dreams and that your goals are in sight. Don't remain small and contracted. Instead, expand your horizons beyond believed to be your limitations. You have a unique voice that needs to be expressed in the world. The universe is supportive of new ideas and approaches at this time. So speak up and speak out. This card is a sign of maverick, of freely roaming the wide open space of possibility. Allow for a greater vision to replace old ideas as your dream a grander dream. Okay, so you may be working on something specific, or you may have just been very quiet about your opinions in the past. That may just be your personality. So I think that's why we're having this more grounded person come in, help you find your voice, help you be more you out in the open, and the people you find in your life. You may be finding, and other people may be commenting, that you are a little different, that you found a new you. I find that that'll probably be very accurate. And we can look into some of the reasons for that in the tarot card. Give me one moment as I move this deck over. Hello, hello, everybody who is coming in. I am doing a live reading on the summer vibes. If you are on TikTok, I would absolutely love and appreciate any taps on the screen, or if you would like to help me reach some goals, the gummy bear, or the, I think they have s'more on there as gifts. I would love to receive one today, and hopefully some of you, this will resonate with you. I have the Temperance in reverse. There is somebody else that you've been working as, or someone that you know that things have not been meshing well and you have been working on it. That may be why this other person is coming in with Earth, and it's kind of like a theme for your summer. You may be switching some people out, and it may not be a conscious thing where you're like, oh, I gotta cut this person off and I gotta bring somebody else in. It may actually be one of those things where it just kind of happens. Somebody new comes in and they have more grounded and centered energy, and because of that, you start replacing that time you used to have with this other person who maybe was less supportive and you used to work things through, with this new individual who has more support for you. I'm also seeing the Queen of Cups. I'm seeing that you're like very balanced in your emotions, the way that you process things, and you may not have like all the facts and all the standards like on the table that other people may expect or want you to have as far as thinking these things through. People may ask you questions about like why you think this, why you're taking a certain stand, and you're like, it's not really about these facts or these things laying out. You're going with your gut feeling, and Spirit is supporting you in that. Like, you know where you're going, your gut feeling. You aren't just like having random hesitations for no reason. You're more in tune than maybe you give yourself credit for. So take that into account. If you feel a certain way, there is a reason for it. We also have the King of Pentacles. I'm getting the sense that the Earth energy is the King of Pentacles, because the King of Pentacles is someone who's very grounded. There's someone who their home life and like physical things, financial things, those things are all lined up in a row. So this person may also have a really big presence in the community or in their social circle. They may be someone that, hello, Christy. I just asked if you could send a gift and I can do a personal reading for you, and I'll look into that question. But yes, this person that's coming in, they may be someone who holds a lot of weight in their social circle, and the social circle that you're entering is because they're so grounded, and they're supportive kind of other people's inner vibe, their inner feelings in these situations. So keep your mind open to anyone who comes in who gives you that kind of quiet, centered energy. That may be a good direction to go into. I also have Uranus, number 19. If 1 or 9 or 10 is still an angel number, is an important number for you, that may be a sign. Be a catalyst for constructive transformation. See the big picture, bring your inner vision into form. Okay, so I am seeing that some of you may have bigger projects and bigger things and aspirations that you are working towards, which seems to be a reoccurring thing in this tarot court. So I love that I have a lot of shakers and movers in here. Good for you. Get your bag. Um, let's see, with Uranus, be a catalyst for constructive transformation. Uranus is the god of the sky and the planet of the future. He asks, if you weren't burdened by conventional ideas, expectations, or limitations, what would you do? What would your forward-thinking vision be? How would you shape or reshape your world? Draw upon your inner visionary now. It's not just a matter of thinking outside the box. It's about never acknowledging that there's a box at all. Okay, so don't set limitations on yourself. Yes, in the relatively short time since humans discovered Uranus, we have also learned how to fly, invent your own flying machines, figuratively, free yourself from gravity, the souls are above the fray. From this perspective, you will see the big picture and know just what to do. It is often the plate of the pioneer and the visionary to be dismissed or misunderstood until he can bring his inner vision into form. So be true to your idea, whatever or whether or not others agree with you or even understand. Instead of trying to explain yourself or to convince people that you are correct, it may be better to simply execute your plan. When a concept is truly revolutionary, many need to see it in action before they can begin to believe it is possible. So you may be just really blowing people. Oh, thank you so much, Ash Benson. I really appreciate that. Let me know. If you already sent something. Oh, my piercings, thank you so much. If you already sent a question, I didn't see it, so feel free to send that in again. But what I was saying, oh yeah, this reminds me of something I was literally just thinking of this morning. You have no idea. You may be thinking that you're thinking big or dreaming big, and you're actually not even reaching your full potential. Yeah, I can do a group love reading. Just let me finish. I have 2 more cards out, and then I'll do that next for Len. Okay. So you may not realize like the limitations you're putting on yourself if you're basing it off of what you see around you. You never know. The story that I was thinking of literally just this morning was I had this job a while back. I see that smiley face. I had this job a while back, and it was an internship when I had gone back to school, and it was paying me in like high fives. It was not a lot of money. And I got tired of it, and I was like, I need a second job, and I'm not taking another position that's paying me in like vibes, essentially. And long story short, I was at one of the introductory interviews, and they were like, how much did you want to get paid? And I had added several dollars to my hourly wage that I was getting. I was like, I will not take more or less than this. And they informed me that the number I had said was actually several dollars less than their minimum that they pay people. So I was so far behind in what a good salary was. I had no idea. Do not limit yourself. Do your research. You have no idea. You may be selling yourself short by a lot. You never know. Okay, I am going to do a quick love reading. Oh, okay. Starting a new business in hopes to start a family. Just wondering if there's any guidance with that. Any business. Okay, just to financially support you. Okay, I'm going to read these 2 cards for love reading, and then I'll do that one next. So we have 2 cards that came out with interesting. This is for the quick love reading, the couple cards I'm going to do. And I think it's interesting. They both have like headdresses with feathers on them. Very different types, but I think that's an interesting coincidence. So if you've been seeing feathers, that may be a sign. This, just so you guys know, this is the deck I pulled it from. It has around 40 to 50 cards, and they don't all have feather headdresses on them. I like to make people aware so they know I don't have like a bunch of the same card in here. So we have a Makita, which is observe, persevere, and perceive, and scrutinize, and then Valeris is she who flies, dare, do, reach. So this one is specifically about reaching a higher place. The quality of person, you may be, Spirit is encouraging you to reach higher, and like kind of the quality and connection that you have in the past. If you're used to maybe connecting with people really quickly, and giving people a lot of like the benefit of the doubt and positivity when you pick a person, that may have something to do with it. Sometimes people show us their best version of themselves, and their average is not that great. It may be a little far off from what we would actually like to be in a relationship with. So making that time and taking time with yourself and figuring out what exactly you want to manifest in a relationship. I think Spirit is encouraging you to really think beyond about what you currently think is best for you. You may be selling yourself short, like we said with the other card. And then she who sees, observe, perceive, scrutinize. Let me go ahead and look into this deck, because this is I don't know all the cards by heart. The other card I'm a little bit more connected with that message. Let me see. Makita. Oh, it opened up to it. That's convenient. The message of this card is to take time to scope things out. This is a moment where you need to get the lay of the land. You may need to distinguish between what is real and what wants to be real. Your inner landscape must be surveyed as well. What can you see when you wait? Take no action now other than examining all the players and all the facts. Once you understand the game plan of others, you can begin to determine what your next best step may be. Yeah, so, I don't know if this you're thinking of this in line with one person, but I think this is more of like looking at the broader pattern, because everyone on earth is like, I keep dating the same person. Me as well. I'm like, I don't want to see the same version of this person again. Look at the pattern. What maybe can we learn about like how we're picking and who we're picking? I hope that's relevant. There may be something else there where, whether it's the speed thing I mentioned before or something else, where someone is able to kind of like misrepresent themselves, or I mean maybe they believe that's who they are. Oh, all of us do. It's continuous. I don't want you to think that like you haven't done this. I'm just kind of reading the cards of like what those things could be. So I hope that resonates. And I'm going to go ahead and switch over to this other question that I had waiting. Starting a business in hopes to start a family. Just wondering if there's guidance with that. So what is this new business going to be like? Let's see. Do you... One moment. Ooh. Well, we have 10 of Pentacles. That's really good. That's pretty much a direct answer. I think it's going to go pretty well. I'll get you a couple more cards too, but the 10 of Pentacles is, all the 10s are about completions of some sort of cycle. And so the 10 of Pentacles is a positive one, and it's specifically about having your finances in order, having foundations, like with home and stuff. It's less, that card is less about the relationships, and it's more about actually having the like financial and physical things in place, right? Like, so if we get like a home that's paid off because it's been in the family, or you know, we're just at a place where things don't, like if we've been dealing with like repairs or renovations or something, we don't have to deal with that anymore. It's like, it's about having that steady base and not having to worry about going back and fixing those things anymore. So I see that as really good. We also have the 3 of Wands. Oh, my screen changed. We also have the 3 of Wands upright. So the 3 of Wands is about planning. So Spirit is seeing you in the planning stages right now. It's a really good sign that things are aligning, and looking forward towards how things are going, which I'm sure if you are thinking about a business, you've already think about all the different steps that go into that on a couple of different levels. So I'm seeing good stuff so far. Let me pick one more card. What? I would love one more card. Are you going to give me one more card from this deck? No? Give me a moment. I'll get you one more card. Or if I can't get it from here, I'll try it from the other deck. Spirit, maybe like over the tarot. Okay, let's see if we can get one from here. Oh, well, there you go. That's a different. She who remains, powerful devotion, true worth. Okay, so this is the card that came out. Let me go ahead and read this one as the last part of your business reading. Sorry, there's like weird spacing in here. At any time she too could have left her kingdom for other realms, but she is devoted to the ideals of that her reign represents. Her rule may seem like a lonely one to some, but not to her. She knows how powerful a single person can be. This card's lesson is to stay true to your purpose even when others do not support you. Your true worth is not measured by the number of people who agree with you. People will come and go from your life, but have faith that you have the power to attract those who appreciate your gift. Remember the lesson of this lady. Love yourself first and best. Those who remain by your side will be worthy of your affection. Your true worth is yours alone. Okay, so I think that that's really support from spirit on pushing forward with your goals. There may not be support elsewhere or a lot of support elsewhere. That does not mean that that support is a reflection of the value. Oh my God, no way! Okay, so for those of you who can't see this message, the Ash Benson wrote, "That's so funny, this business is focused on my creativity, which I abandoned before. You know, I originally started my tarot page 5 years ago. If you scroll very far down on my YouTube page, which I actually don't recommend because the video is so old, it's not that great. But I have 2 videos that I did, and then I did not do them again up until last year when I started this page again. So yeah, sometimes we got to come back to things. Sometimes we have to see what works, and sometimes we don't recognize it at first. And it's about that second turnaround. And yeah, when people see that you did this before, that's the first thing you hear about. Didn't you do this? Didn't you already try that? Yes, I'm trying it again. I'm gonna do better this time. So I'm glad that resonated with you. If anybody else would like a personal reading and you are on TikTok, I have some gifts as goals on there. Of course, God bless. Good luck to you too. I'm gonna continue with the collective reading for now. So we have the moon number 17. It's 1, 7, or 8. Is a significant number for you. That may be a sign. It says at the bottom, open up your senses so you can take in beauty, magic, and invisible currents of intuitive information. Like a message this year. I am taking in personal readings from TikTok Live. If people give me gifts on there, I actually am not monetized on YouTube. I know it's such a bummer. But I am doing a collective reading at this time, so hopefully that resonates. Let's see, let's look into the moon. Okay, the moon's radiance comes from her ability to receive. She glows, but she does not burn. She coolly soaks in the light of the sun. Without effort, she shines her borrowed light gently yet powerfully into the night. So this is a little bit like the Empress card. If you are familiar with the tarot, you know, or taking things back a step, being less proactive, being your divine feminine, and being your divine feminine and letting opportunities come to you. There is subtlety here. You may not be able to articulate it. It may not come to you in words or as fully formed linear idea, but if you could become quiet, breathe, and receive it, you will perceive what you need to know. Become soft and supple. Let your stress be soothed. Tune into your emotions and the way your body feels. It may also be helpful to tune into your emotions and the unspoken messages you can see in others via their posture, behavior, facial expressions, and body language. The moon has to do with our intuition and feelings, and that inspire our choices and behavior. So this may be a message about quieting down enough to listen to your own inner motivations and interior world. If you are contemplating a choice or how to proceed, for example, listen to your feelings about it. Why are you contemplating this choice? What is it you'd most like to experience? Do you feel excited about a certain possibility? Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe there's something you don't feel great about. If you discover happiness, unhappiness, ease, unease, or other feelings, don't judge it, honor it. It is an important clue, even if you don't understand it right now. Okay, so that's also about downloads, trusting ourselves. Sometimes messages come in and we don't want to hear it at first, or we don't understand how to hear it. I also have the Ace of Swords with this message. So the Ace of Swords is about a new piece of information that comes in. It can be an idea, or it could just be something that somebody comes in and gives to you. So I think that works really well together with the moon card, receiving that new information, sitting with yourself. If you have a meditation practice, doing your meditation practice, or just listening to your gut when it has shown up. If you have been receiving certain gut feelings about a person, place, thing, that may be really important, whatever is coming up. So sitting with that and being like, why do I feel that way? Why do I get this particular feeling? And maybe something important. If 2 is an important number for you, it's being assigned this message is for you. Let me go ahead and look at the number 2. Thank you so much, everyone who has been supporting. I will do individual readings if you would like to send a gift. I super duper appreciate it. I have some goals that I put on here. I hope you guys can see it. It's a gummy bear, s'more, and I think there's like a finger heart. So let's see. Number 2 is in the beginning, but not that far in the beginning. There you go. Be your own person, be a conscious co-creator. The gentle gardener is visiting you at this moment in your life to remind you that your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs create the reality you experience. She is the embodiment of the energy within you that is sent out into the field of co-creation. Okay. And ensures that all that you are is reflected in the world of form. Are you aware of your thoughts? What is the quality? Believe in the limitless possibility and you will see miracles unfold. The gentle gardener guarantees the integrity of everything you send out into the world. Stay positive and expect a wonder to turn. Your garden is abundant with beauty. Okay, this is more than just like seeing things in a positive light. This is sending out energy that's aligned with the world that you would like to see. Okay, so if you're wanting certain things to change in your life, if you want to send things in a certain direction, you have to do things differently. It may not be always that obvious what you should specifically do differently, but definitely staying aligned with what feels the best for you. Let's go ahead and move forward with this message because I'm getting a lot of cards with this one, all of which are in reverse, starting with the 7 of Cups and the Hermit, both of them in reverse. So you may not be feeling like you have a lot of options right now in whatever you're pursuing, but you still want to get out and about. You may have already had that time of reflection. You may have already sat with yourself on what you want to do in life, and you're ready to do other things, but you're not quite sure of the direction. Okay, so that goes back to like wanting to create your own space. You may not have guidance in which direction to go because you should be guiding yourself. You should be seeing what you want to be aligned with and then finding those things that align with you instead of finding a thing that like tells you go directly over here. There may be something or someone that you were expecting to be kind of your lodestone or your guide, or maybe someone that you're used to being your lodestone and your guide, and you feel disconnected from that, or you feel like you should move away from that. That's just growing pains. Sometimes we need something different. We can't keep going in the same direction forever. That would be boring. So maybe it's just time to do something a little bit different. And then we have the Queen of Swords. There may be some other truth that you are seeking. It doesn't have to necessarily do with conflict. Just you're just trying to maybe feel what's right for you, what phase you're in, what's you're dealing with right now. Just trying to clarify how you feel about the things around you before you find your own path, which makes sense. If you have questions about that, then it makes sense to feel a little bit uneasy. Confirmation with the Hanged Man. You're hesitating to move forward, but you're hesitating because you're just unsure about what the best direction would be to go in. We're gonna keep getting some cards and kind of lead out this message. I'm really feeling this message right now. And again, if this is resonating with you guys, feel free to tap the screen, send a gift, and I can do a personalized message specifically for you. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Spirit is encouraging you to revisit something that you may have been passionate about in the past. We just had someone on here who says they're revisiting something that they were passionate about That may be you too. That may be today's theme. And we have a lot of people on here who have something that they actually did pursue for a little bit, that they were passionate about, and they haven't gone back to it yet. Go back to it. Why not? You don't have to visit it on the same scale. You don't have to have the same type of goals for this thing, but it may still be something that is very important to you, that can affect you in a very positive way. Again, feel free to tap the screen if this is resonating with you. I'm going to get a couple more tarot cards, and then I'm going to go over to my El Quad deck. That is the one that has a little bit more advice on what to do, because I am interested in what's been going on. Yeah, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse. There may have been something that, yeah, this, I'm getting the same energy. There's something either that you left and you're like, why did I leave that thing? Or there may be something that you didn't leave, something that's holding you in place right now that you feel like you should let go of. That's probably going to be different per person, but there is something about leaving something that's not aligned. Let's see what this advice message is for you. Ooh, got a couple there. Okay, so we have She Who Battles, Justice, Fierce, Commitment. Okay, this is about standing up for what you believe in, against all odds and people who try to push you out. You know what? When you have the strongest presence, you're gonna have the strongest opposition to what you're doing. That's what's gonna happen. It doesn't matter how positive it is, the thing that you're doing. Someone's gonna find an issue with it and tell you it's not good enough, or that they have a big problem with it because blah de blah de blah. Stand up for it anyway. Push for it anyway. It'll be worth it, whatever, especially when you're already contemplating what you want to do and how you want to push forward in your own life. Once you find that thing that makes sense for you, it's not going to be worth it to abandon it. You already put all that work in. You already feel a certain pull towards what you're doing, and you already care. So why would you change it for somebody else who doesn't agree with it? They can do whatever they want to do that they do agree with, and have fun doing that instead of bothering you when you're focusing on your goals. She Who Questions, Amelie, Curiosity, Destiny, and Search. So I'm less familiar with this card specifically, so I'll go ahead and look at the meaning in the in this pamphlet here, booklet I should say. Here we go. Amelie shows that you have other paths in front of you. Wow, we're just talking about paths. There are avenues you can take that you may not even see yet. Be ready for the unexpected signpost pointing you toward a completely different way. Destiny can sometimes be tricky because you may be pulling for the wrong shore. Stop for a moment in your seeking. Tap into your natural curiosity and question things. Even those people who have always seemed one way and only one way may have hidden depths. Your job is to examine what you thought truth was. Chances are good you will be given an opportunity to make some changes. Remember, this circle can become a spiral, so rather than leading you back to your own beginning, it may take you up or down. Your skill at questioning will help you find your way. Okay, so we need to ask the right questions to the right people. You may want to be a little bit more open about what your desires are, because there may be someone who can provide help for you. The opportunity is in a place that is unexpected to you at this time. So if you've already been asking around and you've been asking the same couple of people, those aren't the people. You need to maybe be a little bit open. Don't be so shy about what your goals are. There may be people out there to help you that you're not completely sure who it is yet, and they may not be offering it to just anybody. It may not be something they want to advertise. It may just be happen that you have the alignment. In this case, you have an alignment with this person. So once you tell this person, they can give you that opportunity, and it's going to be unexpected. So if you find people that you're comfortable with and you can share what your goals are, because you may have something really good coming in that you weren't expecting. Again, feel free to tap and like on the screen. Okay, I have a couple of more cards for you guys. I'm going to read these three, and then that will be it for us for this reading. We have Page of Swords. So we have more insight, some more thoughts coming in. This is more a more developed insight than the other card that I had before. You may have already put in some plans and didn't take them seriously. Take them seriously. Find that notebook. Find that notebook wherever it is where you wrote down, like, I want to do this someday, and then you never did. Do it now. You have a plan. Even if you need to update it, even if you look at it now and you're like, I can tell I wrote that 7 years ago. Cool. Update it to now. Do the updated 2.0 version. You may have had some really great ideas that you abandoned before you could really do something with. Wow, I actually didn't look at this card. This is the Two of Wands in reverse. The Two of Wands is the moment before the plan. So it's basically saying exactly what I just said. You started something and then put it away. Go get it. Go find that notebook. And then we have the Eight of Cups. There may be something emotionally that you're tied to that you think you have to give up if you were to follow your plan. That may not be true. There's rarely things that are like if or, where it's like you either have to like do this business thing or start a family. Plenty of people have both of those things. Don't think of things as so binary. Not everything is just conflicting just because they're bigger missions or bigger messages. Sometimes there is a lot more overlap than you think, and also you do have an opportunity that's coming in that is unexpected. So there may be something that can really be positive for you. You just have to. Oh, thank you so much, Faith. There may just be something that you have to cross paths with this person or this thing in order to see the opportunity, and you just haven't yet. So preparation plus opportunity is what makes luck. So prep and then go out there. Cross paths with people. Thank you so much. If you have been here that long and it resonated, like and subscribe either on YouTube or TikTok. I do lives here every day right now. I'm doing them. I also have long form content, of course, on my YouTube, and I have Zodiac shorts that are already out on both platforms. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time in the Empress's Court. Bye!